What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. This one we're taking a look at the song One More Chance from 슈퍼주니어, and I'm seeing here on the first frame of this music video as I've got it paused that there's the watermark for label SJ, which is a 슈퍼주니어 label that they founded themselves. And I'm wondering if this is actually the first song that 슈퍼주니어 has released as a part of label SJ, or that's the first song coming out of label SJ. That's an interesting thing. I personally don't have that information because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't, necessarily looking for that information beforehand, but that's going to be an interesting thing to find out. So if you have an answer to that, put it down in the comments below. I'm definitely, would be interested in hearing the answer to that question. So we're going to do what I do with these videos. I'm going to listen to this song. I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something that you are interested in hearing more of course, please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all of that being said, let's get the video started. Oh, this is going to be a ballad song. Okay. I can get down with that. I could also get down with the guitar piano combination. It's a classic. It's always good. Oh, I thought for a moment they were building up to some more powerful vocals. I thought they were building up to something that was gonna hit, that was gonna have more impact, but that doesn't matter. It's good. It's interesting. They kind of built that expectation and they didn't deliver on it, which is a good thing. Well, it's not a good, I don't know necessarily a good thing per se, but it is a thing. But then they did with that little, I guess it's a teaser verse, I guess that's what I'm gonna call it, then did build up to an actual powerful moment in the song. I can get behind that sort of progression. It's good. You gotta fit a rap verse in there somehow. I can respect that. I mean, it's a K-pop song after all, and K-pop songs have to have a rap verse somewhere in one form or another. So this isn't unexpected. I like that. I got a question. A couple 10-20 seconds ago in this music video, if you can tell me what that was on fire, on the ground, if you can tell me what that is, I'd appreciate it. Or if you don't know what it is, then tell me you don't know. I'm interested to hear the pile of stuff that was on fire. There's a lot of old school technology in this music video. a lot of analog tech. Well, semi-analog, I guess. the TV and the radio and other stuff like that. I dig this. This is a long song though, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, well, I suppose it was 30 seconds at the beginning of this that was not, well, that wasn't like actual like music, and then another closing bit. We're not going to necessarily watch all of that. Well, that's only a couple of seconds that I missed, or that I was not going to watch. But yeah, that was actually an enjoyable song. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of hard to go wrong with a ballad song in a certain sense. But the one thing that really kind of stood out to me, which was a sort of progression that they repeated once, twice, maybe 3 times in the song, from the progression from like a verse to a pre-chorus to the chorus portion or something like that, was where, you know, the chorus, something that was super kind of like low energy, you know, definitely very much a subdued sort of feel to it. And then they had a quick little build up that then, you know, you were thinking was going to climax at something, but then it dropped back down to the pre-chorus, which was maybe something a little bit more infused with some energy and some feel to it, but wasn't quite the delivering the impact that you might have expected with that, because of that quick, you know, semi-energetic buildup that they did. And then that portion actually ended up being a much more gradual sort of build up into the actual, you know, pinnacle or the climax of the song, which was the chorus, which of course had the most energy in it, of all. And, you know, I think that was actually that whole entire progression was something that I found to be, you know, really interesting and entertaining. Really enjoyed the second time that they did that, where that pre-chorus portion was actually the rap verse. They fit that in there really nicely as well. And, you know, just overall, I think that those first 2 sort of progressions, or you know, repetitions of that, you know, arrangement, that kind of thing that I just laid out right there, that actually had some variety to it, which is really good. And then the third time around, as they kind of closed out the song, is just, you know, kind of a little bit of the typical way that you abbreviate the chorus, the verse, the bridge, whatever other elements of the song to put out an outro that kind of ends with the main melody and theme that the chorus has. And I mean, overall, it's a really good song. For a song that's basically 4 minutes long, or 4.5 minutes long, or something like that, I didn't really feel like it was that long. Like I was actually like, it did have my attention, and I was listening to it and paying attention and following along for that long, which is really good. Because, you know, sometimes, even though 4 minutes is not a very long time, sometimes it can be a very long time, and, you know, depending on how interested you are in whatever it is that you're listening to or trying to pay attention to. So, I mean, I know that personally, when I watch YouTube videos, and when other people watch my YouTube videos, they generally don't watch more than, you know, a couple minutes, you know, and it all depends on how interested you are in what the content is and what the person has to say. So I was super interested in this song. Obviously, I wasn't, you know, necessarily bored or, you know, tired of listening to this song, and, you know, kind of was like, okay, now when is it going to be over? You know, like a movie that's like 5 hours long, and it just feels 5 hours long. You know, or even a movie that's an hour long, but it feels like it's 100 and it will never end, you know. It didn't really feel like that, which is always a good thing. So that's going to be all that I have got. I'm just going to repeat the question that I put up at the beginning of the video, which is going to be the question of the video, which is going to be, to your knowledge, is this the first song that has been put out under label SJ, or have they released other stuff that I'm not exactly aware of? So answer that question down below, and of course, just share your general thoughts and opinions on this song as well. No matter if you liked it or not, if you get some good thoughts or some bad thoughts, share whatever it is that you have to say. Because we're trying to build a community here that is about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So if that's a community and an environment that you wish to join, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.